Hey, everybody. Nice to see you. I'm back. Yay. And I'm heading over to, hang on just a second. I just realized something happened with my Instagram feed. So I'm going to put this up really quick. I'm going to get everybody going here. All right. Stand by here. Hang on just a second. Copy. There's so many things to do here. You know what? I don't know what happened here. Let's see. I think I'm not sure what happened there. Having a little technical difficulty here. For some reason, I had my Instagram up and now I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to do, but I'm not sure where I can put it into my settings. Let's just see what happens here. If I lose you, I promise I'll be right back. And really what might happen is I might just move on. Hi, everybody who's coming in. I'm trying to figure out something. I thought I had everything set up for Instagram and so that we can broadcast like all places. But for some reason, I'm having an issue with the Instagram part. Megan is with us, which is always awesome. Oh, good. Here it is. Oh, I found it. Let's see here. It's there. It's there. Are we over live, Megan, at Instagram? Can you check? I don't know if we are or not. We're not. Okay. I'm not quite sure what to do here. Maybe if I do this, I clicked on it. I'm going to remove it. And then let's see if I can add it back in. Maybe that's the way to do it. Ooh, I think I found it. Sorry, everybody. I normally like to be better at this kind of stuff. Okay, I think I should be good. I think I should be good. I'm going live, hopefully. It's coming up. Stand by. I see myself. Okay, I think we're all set. Yes, okay. Kylie's in the other room. Megan's in a little screen and everybody's like, yes, you figured it out. Technology, not always the easiest thing for me. Hi, friends. How are you? So nice to see you. We didn't get to spend time together last week. I was traveling. So I'm thrilled to be here. Anne said, glad you're home safely. Thank you. Made it safely. Still struggling with my voice a little bit. If you saw me on QVC last week on Friday, I got a horrible bout of laryngitis. Started when I was at the trade show, like nothing better than that, right? I'm trying to like meet new companies to do business at Just Jill. And I was totally like a squeaker voice. Thank goodness Bernadette was with me. So, and I'm so lucky to have her as my right hand. So we had a great time. I'd never been to that big Atlanta America's Mart. It's overwhelming, but had some amazing meetings with not only the vendors that we're already working with who do our home decor and some of our other products, but we, really started choosing, believe it or not, like what we're going to have for Christmas in July, what we're going to do in the fall, what we're going to have for holiday. But then also met with some other new brands that we're hoping to bring aboard. Hi, Mary. I was able to see Jim Shore, which was tons of fun. I worked with Jim at QVC for 20 years. He's such a dear man. I enjoy him so much. And of course, I love his art. So that was such a treat. And it was really a lot of fun to see him. I also ran into Christopher Radko. Christopher has a beautiful new company. He was just featured, I think, in the Washington Post. And the King of Christmas is back. And he has a wonderful company called Heartfully Yours. So we'll see what happens. But fun to see Christopher. And then, just walking in all of these showrooms to see all of these products. Because somebody who loves, of course, home decor and all the things, walking through those showrooms, I'm just like, I love it all. But you have to find the right partners. You have to make sure the price is right. You have to make sure the quality's there. You can't just jump head in first with a new vendor because you don't know how their shipping is. You don't know how it arrives, from wherever it's coming in from. But we had a lot of fun. We had a great trip, and then I got back and was on QVC on Friday. And then over the weekend, just really laid low. I really tried to rest my voice. I'm still having a little like a little pain. It's not strep. I tested negative for every virus, illness, flu, COVID, RSV, all the things. Negative, negative, negative. I just got some kind of a little virus that went right to my voice. So been drinking lots of cold, eating warm and hearty. I was telling Megan earlier, don't judge me on this, but I don't love ice cream, which is really funny because Kylie and Doug, like, they could live on it, I think. But I mean, I enjoy it in a when Harry met Sally moment. Like, I like it on the side, but I want the pie heated. Like, I like it that way. And I like it to be a certain flavor depending on what I'm eating. And I love a hot fudge brownie sundae, right? I love ice cream with things, but like ice cream by itself, like I'd rather have other things. But I have to say, in the last week, I think I've had more ice cream than I've probably had in the last 10 years. My sweet husband, Doug, is so great. He ran to Dairy Queen for me last night, got me a milkshake. I drove through Wendy's today on my way back from the doctor at like 11 o'clock. And I was like, are you making Frosties yet? I want a mini. So anyway, I'm trying to do all the things to keep my voice strong and make myself feel a little bit better. And that's the story of that. So I'm so glad to see all of you. Thank you for stopping by. Great to have you here. Hi, Jeanette. So glad to be here. My sister asked me to give her some ideas for my birthday gift. I sent her a link to your sweet bird coasters. Oh, that's so nice, Jeanette. Well, I'm going to show those tonight. So here's what's fun, everybody that's here. Tons of new. Like, I have so much new to show you. And I'm going to try to keep up the pace because, I'm a girl who can talk. We all know that. But we do have new spring decor. Can't wait to show you some of these items. I'm going to give you, we've never really done close-ups on some of the power beads by Jen for Valentine's Day. So we can still get things to you in time for Valentine's Day. I want to show you those. And really a lot of them are just expressions of love and hearts. So while they work for Valentine's Day, they can be worn all of the time. A couple call outs. The heart necklace I'm wearing, this is from our Danny Neufeld collection, all sterling silver on a baby Rolo, this pretty hammered heart. Let me show it to you. I was wearing it already. And as I was getting ready, I texted Bernadette and I said, let's do a show special. Let's put it on sale. So this great heart, which is so nice for every day. See how it's a little puffed and then hammered and then has the twisted rope. $45. For genuine precious metal sterling silver, it has the lobster claw clasp, which is so nice. So if you're looking for a nice piece of heart jewelry, like that's really a costume jewelry price for genuine sterling silver. That's all made in Israel. I saw Danny Neufeld at QVC last week. Oh, we had such a nice catch-up visit. I hadn't seen Danny in person in probably almost 5 years. So it was so nice to visit with him for a little while. But check that out. And again, the price on that will go back up end of day Wednesday. So this is I like to keep these show specials for the people who watch the replays the next day. But if you're looking for a just nice everyday heart necklace, I love this piece. It's on an 18-inch chain. The heart is just the right size, easy to wear, great gift. So check that out. Other things. Thanks, Jane. Jane said excited to join you tonight. Excited to have you here, everybody. Thank you. All my Saint, my hero, 10% off. Everything in the collection is 10% off. So check out my Saint, my hero. I'm going to show you a couple pieces. In fact, I'm wearing that Sisters of the Heart bracelet that so many of you love. Look at this stack, y'all. This is our white mother of pearl Just Jill watch by Ecclesi. And then I did the Sisters of the Heart bracelet. And then this is one of the Power Beads by Jen bracelet in the white howlite. Isn't that a great stack? I'm kind of loving that, actually. So if you already have the watch, here's a couple fun new bracelets you might want to put with it. And if you're looking for something fun to treat yourself with, maybe you have some gift cards left over from the holidays, my Saint, my hero, all 10% off. Also, all on sale, Funky Chunky. Funky Chunky. Have you tried Funky Chunky? Oh my gosh. If you have, it's like, if you know, you know. So Funky Chunky is this amazing, popcorn mix brand that we debuted last year during the holidays. They had so much national advertising. I feel so lucky to be one of their vendors, but all of our Funky Chunky is on sale. I wanted to do that for you for Valentine's Day. So if you wanted to send a little care package, or if you wanted to have a couple of, little sweet treats to give people, this is like the grown-up way to do Valentine's. So if you haven't done Funky Chunky before or know what it is, it's like popped popcorn that's drizzled with all these amazing flavors. and like candy pieces or pretzels. So there's a peanut butter cup. That's my favorite, drizzled with chocolate, peanut butter, has peanuts and mini. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, there's one. Little itty bitty cups. Okay, so there, think about that. Peanut butter cup popcorn. What? Then there is another favorite of mine. I happened to open a bag of this over the weekend. This is called Chipzel Pop because it has pieces of potato chip drizzled in the white chocolate and the dark chocolate. It has pretzel pieces that are drizzled in the chocolate. And then, of course, you have your delicious white and chocolate drizzle over the wonderful, lightly glazed, kind of like kettle corn popcorn. So that's Chipzel Pop. They also have the nutty pop. And this one, oh my gosh, like look at these pieces. So this has chocolate, cashews, almonds, amazing. Nicole said, I ordered Funky Chunky at the end of last year. So good, right? So good. And then there's just a sea salt caramel. This is the one I have to keep away from Doug. It's his favorite. And so again, you have just all these amazing flavors of the sea salt, the caramel, there's cashews, and the popcorn. So I'm just going to do a quick share screen real quickly, because I just want you to see what the configurations look like that we have available. And give me 1 second. There it is. And away we share. Okay, so here's what we have. If you just go to justjill.com, if you go to the food category, you can click on food, a menu, huge menu drops down. Look at all those food brands we carry. Ah! So here's Funky Chunky. So you click on that, it brings you to this page. And as you can see, everything's on sale. If I had to pick for you, I want you to check out this Pick Your Favorites care package. You get 2 of these really nice cylinders, and it comes gift packaged really nicely. And you can pick what combination you want. So you can do sea salt caramel with Chipzel Pop, chocolate pretzel, that's the cocoa chocolate with the Chipzel Pop, sea salt caramel with the nutty choco pop, sea salt caramel with peanut butter cup, nutty choco pop with peanut butter cup. So that's kind of a like really fun way to send it to somebody for bill to ship to. But I also love this. This is a great way to try Funky Chunky if you never have before, because it gives you a chance to try different sizes and different flavors all in one set. So you're going to get a 2-ounce bag of the nutty choco pop. You're going to get a resealable bag of peanut butter cup and Chipzel Pop. And then you get an 8-ounce of the sea salt caramel. That also comes in a gift box. So if you do want to send that to somebody, it's a really nice value. Great pricing here for all of this. And again, remember when you shop at Just Chill, that is going to be shipping and handling is always going to be included. Okay. So really, really nice price points. So enjoy that. I saw Mary, how do you get the discount for the bracelets? Mary, when we do things like 10% off all of the My Saint, My Hero, it's applied at checkout. So when you check out, you'll see the 10% that's automatically taken off. You don't have to use a special promo code. We like to make it easy for you. All right, so I have to talk about our new candles. Is that okay with all of you? Can we talk candles for a second? And then I'm going to go back and talk about food, because we have a brand new flavor from Bowers Majescas that's going to like set your world on fire. But I have to talk to you about our new candles. So obviously, you know, candle maker Ed, if you've never tried our candles before at Just Jill, here's the Just Jill difference. They're made in the USA. They are hand poured in Southern California. They are soy candles. It's a cotton wick. We use natural essential oils in our blends. A lot of our soy wax that we bring in is from American farmers. And, you know, these are pretty much, you know, made fresh to order. So, you know, you're getting these candles and they are, you know, made for you. And so Candle Maker Ed, my good friend Ed Barron, who I've known for, gosh, I want to say like at least 15 years. We've known each other for a really long time. And he's in business with my dear friend Angelo Surmalise, who some of you might remember from like TLC's amazing interior designer. I was actually thinking it might be fun to have Angelo on sometime just to talk. But anyway, so we've been in business with Angelo and Ed in the candle business now for a couple of years. And I mean, every candle we put out, you all are so amazing in your support. You've experienced the difference of these quality candles. I know they're a little more expensive than what you're going to find in your card stores and other places, but the quality is there. You're able to really enjoy true fragrance from the first burn to the last. So as we were talking about what we wanted to do this time of year, we brought back our kind of winter floral, which is a combination of, we have our winter rose and we have our lavender vanilla. Ed found these beautiful frosted red glass containers with these wood tops. So, and it's a little bit bigger. So these are, and this is just a prototype, so don't think that yours won't close, it will. It's 12 ounces instead of 10 ounces. Our lavender vanilla was really born out of a request from me because I do love lavender, but sometimes it's just those single notes can be too much for me. So we softened the lavender by adding some vanilla to it. You all love it. This is a limited edition scent. We don't offer it all year round. I love it as a scent coming out of the holidays because I think there's something very sort of clean about it. We also brought back our winter rose scent for those of you who love a floral, but this is like a smoky floral. So, and it's not a pure single note fragrance either. So what I love about Ed and the way he creates our candles is he really is this mixologist who blends scents. So while the primary note that you're going to smell is the rose, there's a little sweetness in here from Lily of the Valley. There's a little sweetness in here from carnation. He puts in a little bit of the lush greens. We always like to include that with floral notes, like it's just creates a nice balance. There's something called an ozone, which is basically sort of like that fresh mountain air. It's what gives the cleanness to the scent. But then what we blend in with the winter rose is a little bit of like a wood. So there's just a little bit more depth to our rose fragrance. If you've tried our winter rose before, you know, again, it's like one of those things, if you know, you know. But these are 12 ounces. So you're going to get at least 90 hours of fragrance and candlelight. You can do singles. You can do doubles of the same fragrance. You can do doubles of one of each. So those are new. What I'm so excited about is we've crafted a brand new fragrance. Lynn said your candles are perfect. We love them. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for your support. This is brand new. And this candle is called With Grace. Notice it's this beautiful pink metallic. It's so pretty with like a brushed copper top. So With Grace, what is this all about? I wanted something to sit out on your table, your desk, your bedside table, wherever you burn a candle and see it regularly, and see those words with grace as a reminder. I wanted those to be a reminder for you that, you know, to live your life with grace. Sometimes life can be really hard. It's easy to turn grouchy and grumpy and ugly sometimes. Whatever life throws at you, remember to handle it with grace. If you're struggling through a really hard time right now, maybe you're facing a health, situation. Maybe you're trying to deal with grief and loss, and that is a process. But remind yourself that you can do so with grace. And I just think those reminders for me are so important to keep myself centered, to remember that I'm such a small speck in this world. And I always try to remind myself that there are so many people who are struggling with so much more than what I have on my plate. So I also love the word grace. I love the name Grace. If Trevor had been a girl, the name would have been Grace. There's just something about it that speaks to my heart and speaks to my soul. That said, so what does this candle smell like? I told Ed that I wanted something clean and pretty. I wanted something that was not offensive. I wanted something that was easy to be around. I wanted something that people would want to burn in their house all the time. And the result is really the fragrance that you know if you've tried a perfume with the name Amazing Grace. This really is inspired by that scent. Clean, soft, and pretty. This is not going to be as in your, and I don't think any of our fragrances are in your face. Some of them are just a little bit more robust, I would say, than others. This one is just quietly feminine. This is the one I think you give as a gift to your best girlfriend. This is the one that you give to, someone as a housewarming gift. Either this one or our home fragrance, because our home fragrance is pretty great too. This is completely different. This is soft. This is quiet. This is, something that you'll enjoy, burning in your home. We did do a room spray. So like if you love that grace fragrance, I would say do the room spray and the candle and you're all set. Do a mist of this in your bedroom before you go to sleep, a light mist on your pillowcase so you're smelling that all night long, a quick spritz in your laundry basket. Like, you're going to want this all the time. Ed's also doing wax melts. The wax melts and the room sprays, those are going to ship out next week. So he's still working on getting things together for all of these. But I'm thrilled with the way that this turned out. It's so good. Sandy, I know you ordered a single of With Grace, and thank you for calling out that we didn't have a single, because Sandy was saying, I really want to try it before I jump into the duo. So we did some singles for you. This container is a little bit more expensive. So these are just a little bit higher in price than our others. The room sprays are the same, all of those things. And right now we're doing this as a limited edition fragrance, but if the reaction is what I think it's going to be, it's probably going to be part of the line forever. Maybe not always in the pink. We wanted to do something special for its launch. So again, this pretty soft, reflective, metallic, soft pink, this brushed copper lid, which I love. The label on the front to remind you to live each moment with grace. And in those times where you're meditating, you're taking some time for yourself, you're spending the day cleaning and doing your things, burning this candle is going to be that soft, wonderful fragrance that so many of you have loved. It is inspired by, and we didn't realize necessarily that it was going to turn out this way. When I was talking to Ed, I want feminine, I want this, I want that. And this is the result. It's a beautiful, beautiful, inspiration from that grace fragrance that's so amazing that all of you love. So I'm excited, so excited for you to try it. There are wax melts. So for those of you who don't burn candles, you can get the wax melts too. And that will work great. The room spray is incredible. I have to say, like, it's, oh, so good. So good. Oh, Mariana said, I ordered the new scent in the room spray and the mini my grandma's. We're going to talk about the minis coming up, Mariana. One quick thing about your sprays. I just want you to see this. See how you're seeing sort of like that oil floating around in the kind of base. That's fine. Totally normal. Nothing wrong with it. You can always give it a shake to blend it up. No problem. These bottles will give you 800 sprays. Really, 1 or 2 sprays will fragrance your room. This room smells so good right now. Oh, it's wonderful. So I'm excited for you to try it. Again, room spray, the beautiful candle, which we love. I love this packaging. I love everything about it. And if you want something in the reds, those are our winter rose and lavender vanilla. And then finally, as far as our candles go, and my friend Nicole, this is for you, last call on Cozy Winter Cabin. So at the end of the month is when we will wrap up Cozy Winter Cabin. So if you love our Cozy Winter Cabin, if you like to burn it all year round, which many people do, it's one of my favorites. I could burn it all year round. It's fabulous. So any of our Cozy Winter, that will pretty much all sort of go away at the end of January. So make sure you stock up on that if you're interested. All right. So what are we thinking? Everything good? Everybody good? All right. So we talked about candles. We reminded you about Funky Chunky. All My Saint, My Hero, again, on sale. Let's real quickly do a couple of the Power Beads by Jen bracelets. And then I'm going to move into some home decor. I also have some new Polish pottery to show you. So Jen created this wonderful collection of us with heart bracelets and love bracelets. A lot of you have found this one. This is completely brand new. So you might recognize that heart. That's our little Just Jill hammered heart. This bracelet's only done in the gold tone. It's a brushed matte gold toggle closure, comes in 2 different lengths. And it's sort of that, a little bit of an inspiration from the paperclip style, which I love. I love layering this with other things that you might own. Comes in 2 sizes. I think it's 6 3/4 and 7 3/4. So 2 sizes to choose from, but a really great piece. You all have found this without us even talking about it, but I just wanted to show it to you in case you think that might work out as a great gift. Of course, we love layering our Power Beads by Jen bracelets together. So there's sort of an all metal look. This one I'm just loving. So this is this beautiful rosy pink jade. So pretty, just almost like a ballet slipper kind of pink. This charm, I've been wanting Jen to do something with this charm forever. So I'm so glad we have it. It's mother of pearl with cubic zirconia going around the outside. Isn't that pretty? And then it's on this sweet, sweet shade of pink in the beads. These are our 10 millimeter power beads by Jen Petites, but beautiful, beautiful charm. The back of the charm is just all gold. But again, that's mother of pearl that's inlaid. Again, you can layer that in just to add a little splash of color with your pieces. I love the way that that heart looks. I think it's so pretty. It looks very elevated and really special. So there's one of our heart bracelets. We did a strawberry agate for these fun bracelets. So the strawberry agate's this juicy, kind of really a soft red, but it has a kind of a glistened finish across it. It's also faceted. And then here you can see it has the word love in your choice of gold or silver. So we love that too. I was wearing that one earlier. I just think it's fun. I love the feel of the weight on this particular charm. It's really substantial. Like it feels major. Not heavy, just feels good, like a good piece of jewelry. So I just think that's fun. Kind of nice throughout your day to just look down and see that word love, right? I love the style of it too. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of like, remember Love American Style? Am I totally dating myself? Love American Style. It reminds me of sort of like the lettering that you would see on posters and stuff from the 70s a little bit. There, I don't know, there's just a little retro, I guess, feel to that, but I really love that. And then of course, some of our other heart pieces, this is our beautiful pink aventurine, and this is our angel wing heart. So that's two angel wings that come together to create a heart. And we did that in silver and gold. This is customer top rated. So people love this piece, people who own it. Notice the highs and lows here. So it's kind of shades of pink aventurine going all the way around, also completely faceted with sparkle. And of course, that idea that you have that wonderful angel wing heart, whether that's in remembrance of someone, whether that is just a way to feel like, you know, your angel is wrapping you in love wherever you might go. It's a really, really beautiful piece. So those are available too. Obviously, if you don't have to go red and pink. This is our best-selling customer top rated, the very first Power Beads by Jen bracelet. We did it just Jill. Comes in both the 12 millimeter larger bead and the 10 millimeter smaller bead, and those wonderful hammered hearts down below. So you can check those out. All right. Let's do a little bit of home decor. Does that sound good? I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but there's so much to get to. And in case you don't like jewelry, I want to make sure that you know we have home stuff. So I want to show you that. And if you don't like home stuff, I've got food. If you don't like food, I've got candles, and so on and so on and so on. Okay. Last year, we did these wind chimes. Remember some of you? They were those beautiful hummingbird wind chimes that looked like glass, but they were the top quality acrylic. Like I couldn't believe how beautiful they were. We brought in new versions this year that are just amazing. So let's start with the hummingbird. This is jewelry for your garden, okay? And this hummingbird is the ruby-throated hummingbird. Look at that. So, I mean, if I were to hold this up here, you would think I was holding up a piece of cut crystal. The clarity on these is unbelievable. The sparkle, the brilliance, it's incredible. So it has a little green tint to the wings. And then you have the beautiful way they've colored that ruby throat. And then coming down, you have another piece of that acrylic. Here's what I love about these wind chimes. These are all diamond cut. So these are going to catch the sunlight. And then you have these faceted beads that are like the knockers that give you the sound. And then it drops down and has this beautiful green gem. They're so good. Right, Pat? I know. They're just magnificent. I will tell you, Bernadette and I looked at a lot of showrooms who offer their version of these sort of acrylic pieces. We work with Gans. They are the best. It is the best. They're actually called crystal expressions because it looks so much like crystal. So it's the best. The hummingbirds we did last year are top rated. So it's the same manufacturer. It's the same quality. I just love the idea of this wonderful ruby throated hummingbird. And then you can hear. the sound, okay? But I know not everybody's a hummingbird person. So how about this? This one blew me away because I ordered this online from them and I knew it would be pretty. I had no idea what the size was going to be. Look at this sunflower. Kylie, my daughter, is obsessed with this. Look at that. Look at the size of it. The palm of my hand. It's huge. So I'm going to bring it up close so you can see how fabulous that is. Look at that. Each of those petals faceted. The center faceted. Just imagine that. I mean, you could put this out right now, which would be so pretty on a dreary gray, kind of, funky February, murky March kind of days that are ahead. Look at the thickness too. So, I mean, these aren't flat, cheapo pieces. They're just spectacular. This one, I'm just blown away. And then it has the golden gems, has like a soft peach ring, and those same beautiful diamond cut chimes, excuse me. So, I mean, isn't that going to be pretty in your garden? But I also want you to think about this as a gift. So again, you don't always have to give hearts for Valentine's Day. Maybe somebody's birthday is coming up. You're going to see somebody next month. You want to bring them a little gift, housewarming, whatever it might be. You want something new for your garden. This one is a beauty. And wait, there's more. So we've got the birds, we've got the flowers, but I also know I have a lot of you who love coastal and beach. And so we also did brand new, and this is a brand new design for them as well. These brand new, look at that turtle, this sea turtle. It's like Crush from Finding Nemo. So he's this wonderful, like emerald green, so pretty, lots of texture on him. And then the color of blue water, the green gems, the green and blue coming down, the beautiful green again. You have that wonderful sea turtle that's kind of just like swimming along. So for all my coastal people and beach people, I can tell you this one's going to go down at our place at the beach. I absolutely love that. And there's something about turtles that I just love, whether it's a sea turtle like this or a tortoise. I don't know. I enjoy the thought of slow and steady winning the race. Taking time to really enjoy what's going on around you. There's something to be said for that. Although I will tell you that when my kids were little, in an effort to try to get them moving in the morning, I used to say, be a cheetah, not a turtle. Let's go. Janet said, as a Floridian, I love the turtle. Awesome. All right. So new wind chimes, pretty good, right? We also brought in, because these were so popular during the holidays, we brought in some new of our decorative measuring spoons. So again, as a great gift item, whether you buy these now or you just keep in mind that we have them, we do have a heart set. And a lot of you have loved this set. I love the hammered heart on the center. Look how beautiful they are on the back. Tablespoon, teaspoon, half teaspoon, quarter teaspoon. Easy to use, beautiful pieces. Love the shape. So we have these in hearts. Many of you loved this set. We brought more of these back in. These are the enameled flowers. So look at the detail on all of these. And then the pretty floral design on the inside of each. And even on the back, how nicely they're finished. So that's the floral set. There's tulips. There's like Gerber daisies. There's roses. And then there's a bouquet of all. So there's the floral. But I brought in two new designs. So for this one, I love. I absolutely love this one. They're fish. And look at the fish. So again, the quarter teaspoon, the half teaspoon, the full teaspoon, the tablespoon. Look at the detail, front and back. Aren't those fun? Oh my gosh, so fun. What a great gift. Like you need to find a little hook to keep those hanging outside, out on your countertop or something. Aren't they great? So those are the fish. But then I also know how many of you do like your butterflies. So we did a beautiful set with the enamel on the butterflies. And this one I really think you're going to like because there's a little message on the inside of each of the teaspoons. So the first one for a quarter teaspoon says, be kind. And look at the enameling on the butterfly. The next one says, have faith. And look at the beautiful coloration on that butterfly. The next one says, love without measure. And look at the pretty detail you see there. And finally, the last one, measure blessings. And look at that gorgeous butterfly. All right. So those all come in a little gift box. Those are $29. Again, that includes your shipping and handling. They were super popular during the holidays. We decided that needs to be an item that you can find year round at Just Jill. So we're excited to expand our assortment of designs. So check out the fish. You will love the fish. I love the fish. The scales and everything on there are so fun. If you want the color and the message, we have that. Again, I know a lot of you bought the floral ones over the holidays. The butterfly, I think, is a nice compliment. And the heart ones are just, to me, forever. Like, how great. Isn't it nice to have these practical items that are so pretty to use? That's what I love. Like, I want things that are utilitarian, but there's something special about them. And that doesn't have to mean that it's fancy. It's just there's something unique about it, and it makes you happy. And every time you pull out that drawer to make a batch of cookies or make that recipe that's been in your family for so long, like how fun that you're going to measure out those ingredients with something pretty like these. So check those out while you can. Coasters have also been something you've been loving from us. That makes me feel so good because, again, I love to give coasters as a gift. It's not what people usually receive. So, it's something we can always use, right? We want to protect our tabletops. So we brought in some new coasters. And I'm sorry, I forget who was saying that they asked their sister, was it Jeanette maybe, who said she told her sister she wanted these bird ones. So this is a new set. So you have this super cute tweet home. And then this one says spring is in the air. I love the artwork on these so much. And they're, by the way, they have cork on the back. This one is lovely birds welcome. And this one says, hello, sunny days. I love the colors on these. There are some pastels, but I love how they popped it with a more saturated color. So whether you have light furniture, dark furniture, like I think these are going to work just fine. You have all white. This is a fun little pop. You have soft colors. It's going to work. So that's our little bird set of coasters. These are all made of dolomite. Really, really good material for using coasters. And they have a finish on the top, so they do a nice job if there's a little condensation. A second set that we did in the tumbled look of the stone are the butterflies. So if you're trying to think of a fun little gift for somebody, maybe it's their 60th, 50th, whatever it might be, I'm like, how about doing the measuring spoons with the butterflies and the coasters? Kind of love that set. So here's, again, backed in cork. So you have this one, and it's this pretty like gray toile in the background. And then you have the blue butterfly, the monarch butterfly. This one's a beauty. This one's kind of like a deep purpley sapphire almost color. And then you have the pretty red and orange and yellow. So those are our butterflies. And then again, coastal, but also I wanted to do something a little bit like not so much with a theme. I found these. These are completely different than any of the other coasters we've done. It's funny, when I showed them to Kylie, she's like, oh my gosh, those look so much like you. So like, this is my style. Our house at the beach is done in navies and khakis and whites. I do use a little bit of brushed gold accents with all of that. I think it ties it together and elevates the feel a little bit. So this actually comes in this brushed gold holder. These are not the same material. These are actually a tempered glass. They did do the rubberized feet, and they're more of like Art Deco patterns. I just thought they were so cool. So many people decorate in navies and blues and whites and tans and khakis. I just thought this variety of patterns was very cool. A little bit of sort of Art Deco, almost maybe could work with mid-century modern, I think a little bit too. But I just thought they were really interesting. So I thought, why not? Like, this is what I would want to buy. So I'm more this than a butterfly. That's just my style. But I thought maybe some of you might like this too. So here's the one. Here's the second. Here's the third. And here's the fourth. And again, they're done in a tempered glass. They're beveled edges on the side. They have the rubberized finish on the bottom, so it won't hurt your surfaces. And it comes in a little holder. The other ones don't have the holder. So I love that it comes in that brushed gold holder. And that's the same price. Those are $30 also. Remember, that includes your shipping and handling. So some fun new items, I think, for household decor, whether it's outdoors, indoors, your kitchen, whatever it might be. Mary said, love these. Thanks, Mary. I'm glad you like them. Also in that blue family, you know, we do carry Polish stoneware. Love the blue coasters. Ordered to match my family room colors. Oh, Joanne, thank you. I'm so glad you like those. Like they're kind of different, but you know, I guess I'd like to think the reason that you all tune in and you shop with us here at Just Chill is you appreciate, you know, my point of view. I certainly am always thinking about all of you and what you would like. And sometimes I think, you know, we have to try different things. So listen, I love the birds. I love the butterflies. I think they're both really beautiful. Sarah said, I told my sister Anne about your show and she's watching for the first time. Hi, Anne. And hi, Sarah. Thanks for being here. But when I see something like this, I'm like, well, you know, this is design too. And you know, this might work better for people in the way they decorate their home. So let's have variety. That's what I want you to find when you shop at Just Jill. I don't want you to feel like it's always the same old stuff. Like I want you to know that we're always trying new designs, new patterns, you know, and hopefully, you know, whoever you are, wherever you're joining us from, if you looked at us once and didn't find something, when you come back the next time, you're like, oh, they added more and now I like that. So anyway, that's a good one. That's a great gift too. Think about that. And stocking up on those. On these, I have to tell you, when they're gone, they're gone. I cannot get a reorder on those. So get those while you can. All right, Polish pottery. We carry Polish pottery at Just Jill. And for those of you who used to shop for Polish pottery at QVC, these are the same factories that were in Bolesławiec, Poland, that you used to see featured there. They are all the Unicot design. So again, they're the higher end pieces. We just added some more. You're loving these pasta bowls. Again, they could be a shallow soup bowl. It can be a pasta bowl. You could do a dip in here. Remember, with this stoneware, it's dishwasher safe. It's microwave safe. It's oven safe. So, you know, you can bake in it. You can, you know, reheat things in it. They're amazing. And what's amazing is that all of that work that you see there is all done by hand. It's either done with sea sponges, where they're actually putting the sponge that they've hand cut around each piece, but then look how much more they have to do and how much more and how much more. And oh yeah, by the way, and then look at all that work too. It's all underneath. So this one's called Tulip, hence. And this one is called Raspberry. Look at the raspberries all the way around. This has some yellow to it. I love these because a lot of times with Polish stoneware, you might just think it's only blue and white. And don't you love seeing some of these other colors? I love the little kind of little clusters that you see there. This has some yellow to it. I love the base that you have there. I love the edging going all the way around. And again, finished all the way. So all of that workmanship, all of that is done by hand. These artists take sea sponges from the Baltic and they cut them so that they are the right patterns. They do all of the work. They finish off the pieces in between with hand touches. You know, they're fired, the color comes to life, and they're keepsakes. So those are two new patterns that we have in our medium-sized pasta bowls. Again, you have your choice here of the raspberries or the tulips. Speaking of raspberries, how's that for a little transition? Brand new from Bowers Candies. Bowers Candy, located in Kentucky. And they make a specialty treat called a Majeska. What is a Majeska? A Majeska, and this is the offer, by the way, you're going to get 2 8-ounce boxes, so 2 half-pound boxes of the originals and 2 half-pound boxes of the brand new flavor for Bowers, white chocolate raspberry. Oh, so good. Now, let me just tell you 2 things. If you don't know what a Majeska is, these are homemade. And here's what it looks like, by the way, when you open up your little box. Each one of these little craft boxes and each one of these candies is completely hand wrapped. All right. And you open it up and then what happens? You have this incredible pillow of a homemade marshmallow. Now, these are not like the marshmallows you buy at the grocery store. A homemade marshmallow is softer, fluffier, and then it's completely enrobed in this wonderful homemade caramel that's made in small batches in copper pots. And I didn't cut one of these, so I'm going to bite it. Isn't that terrible? Let's see. It's so good. So, so good. So, delicious. So that's the original. What you get brand new is the white chocolate raspberry. And I want to show this to you because I don't want you to think, does that mean that it is like enrobed in white chocolate? No, when they make the caramel, they actually melt white chocolate. They add raspberry puree. And so you have that raspberry taste on the outside with the caramel, and then that delicious, I guess I have to do it again. So good. Might be my new favorite. Last year they did white chocolate strawberry, and I thought that was over the top. This white chocolate, or they did white chocolate strawberry, excuse me, last year. This is white chocolate raspberry. It's so good. If you love the Majescas, run, don't wait. This white chocolate version is a limited edition version. She only does it for a month or two in the spring. So get it while you can. These will last for about 6 months, so you don't have to give them away right away. But if you want to give these away as your little Valentine's gifts this year, awesome. So you're basically getting 2 pounds of the Majescas. Again, each broken down into half-pound craft boxes. Each box, just so you know, is going to have approximately, I would say, 10 to 12 pieces in them. And again, like one piece, and you're like, that was the most delicious sweet I've ever had. Run by the Bauer family, no relation, but run by Anna Bauer, 4th generation candy company, and located right here in the United States in Kentucky. So really special. We're one of the few retailers where you can really find them online. And again, I think we're one of the only that has that white chocolate raspberry to offer. So 2 boxes of the originals and 2 boxes of the white chocolate raspberry. Amazing. So good. You will enjoy it. All right. What else do I have? Oh, my grandma's. Let's talk about my grandma's, because this is another great deal. And the first time we've ever done it at Just Jill. So, you know, we've been carrying my grandma's since the first few months of being in business. And we traditionally carry the large 3.1 pound cake. And you all love it all day long. What's not to love? It's so good. But I've been talking to Bob Katz at my grandma's and his team for years about, can we just do the minis? Is there ever a chance we could do the minis? I think people would really like the minis. And so at the end of last year, their team, and Joanne on their team is who we work with, and she's so sweet. We love her. She said, I think we can do the minis for Jill. And I was like, happy dance, happy dance. So you're going to get 2 boxes like this. So again, could be 2 little Valentine's Day gifts, just little presents. But inside each of these boxes, where did I put it? There it is. Inside each of these boxes is 4 individually wrapped mini My Grandma's cakes. So for portion control, maybe you and you know, someone in the house, you split one. You'll get 4 cakes per box, and you're getting 2 boxes, and they're in these nice decorative boxes. 1 box will be chocolate chip, and that's for both choices. So everybody gets a chocolate chip choice. The other choice, you can choose cinnamon or cinnamon with walnuts. So again, everybody gets a box of chocolate chip, and then choose, do you want that second box in your order to be the classic cinnamon cake or the cinnamon walnut cake? It's the exact same recipe, just done in mini form. And the total weight on these 2 is about 27.2 ounces. A full-size regular cake, not the jumbo that we carry, but like the regular cake that you see a lot of other places, is 28 ounces. So you're getting a lot of cake here. Our price is $37. That includes your shipping, whether we're shipping it to you in California, we're shipping it to you in Florida, wherever we're shipping it to. Look how pretty each one of them is too. So again, you can see when it's poured into the bundt pan, you can see that layer of the cinnamon or the cinnamon walnut going through, cinnamon sugar across the top. Over here, just to show you, if you do the chocolate chip, Look at those chocolate chips. Again, still topped with that cinnamon sugar and some chocolate chips throughout the cake as well. So this is a limited offer. This is not something we're going to be able to carry regularly. It's a special limited offer from my grandma's. So again, you get 8 of the cakes for $37. Again, each cake, if you like, listen, if we broke this in half, I'm just going to do that. That's still a lot of cake, right? It's a lot of cake there. So that could be 2 servings. And because each one is individually wrapped, when each one is individually wrapped, that means, again, you just pull out what you want and enjoy it. Or you can take these and give these with a little Valentine's Day card to the people in your office, or to, the gals and the nurses in your doctor's office, just like put a little cute, heart sticker across the front if you want to. These could be fun for your kids to take into their teachers. Happy Valentine's Day. Maybe it's a thank you to the UPS man or the person who always helps you at the bank or whatever. But it's just, it makes it really, really nice. Gina said, can you freeze them? Yes. You can freeze them. They'll stay in your freezer good with no flavor loss for up to a year. So, all you would do is keep them in this box and put the whole thing in the freezer, and then open it up as you need to, pull out what you need, put it back in, close it up, put the rest of them back in the freezer. In fact, when you get these, the first thing you do is probably put them in the freezer. Okay, maybe keep one out so you can taste it just for quality control. But yeah, so love it, love it. Sandy said, ordered, can't wait. They're so good. I mean, it's everything that you love about my grandma's. I have to have a little taste. So good. So good. So good. So check that out, because that's a limited offer. And when they're gone, they're gone. So I'd hate for you to miss out. I don't want to tell you how to spend your money, but if it were me, I would order 2 sets just so I have them. Because listen, you get them now, you'll have them for Easter if you wanted to do little individual things. If you're doing something with your card club in 6 weeks, you have something you can put out. Like, I think as much as we love the big cakes and being able to do slices and put those out, sometimes it's just really nice to be able to put out these smaller versions. So check those out, because I think that you'll really enjoy those. All right. Can I take a pause for a second? How about any questions that anybody has? Is there anything I can answer? Is there anything we talked about? Is there anything you're looking at in the shop that you would like to know more about? Hey, another candle option. Just want to remind you, we do have these beautiful dough bowls from Casey Essentials. This I Love You scent that she did here is a really, really nice fragrance. Again, she does the wood wick, so you get that kind of crackling noise. Smells so good. So she does this for us in a white bowl or in the brown bowl. And I know a lot of you buy those for the holidays too, or for Valentine's Day, I should say. So there's what that looks like. All soy wax here as well, really beautifully fragranced. And Mary said, I'm already using the candle in the wooden bowl with wood wicks, fragrant even when not lit. So true, Mary. These haven't been lit, obviously, but they've been here in our dining room. And every time I walk in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so nice in here. So this is a really beautiful, again, kind of a musky, ambery, floral scent. Really, really nice. So I like that quite a bit. All right. Any questions from anybody about anything we've talked about? Mary said, I received the soap rock with the whip jar. Amazing fragrance. It's a gift. Good. Glad, Mary, that you liked that. Let's see. I saw Gina was asking about the My Saint, My Hero Sisters bracelet. Are you wearing it? Yes. So let me just show you what I have on here. And there's a couple different versions for these sister bracelets from the Sisters of the Heart bracelets from My Saint, My Hero. So here's this one. So you can see it. Let me hold it up here so you can see. So you have these pretty like mother of pearl hearts, and then the either silver or gold. If you've never worn these bracelets before, let me just tell you, when you get yours, you're going to look at it and be like, that is way too small for me to wear. So what I want you to do is hold here on each side and pull out. That's what allows you to slip it onto your hand. And then what I do is I kind of just grab the one bead with my one finger, and then with my other hand, I pull. And that's kind of what allows me to cinch it up. I layered this with my Jill watch from Ecclesi with the white mother of pearl face. Isn't that a nice combination? When I put those together, I'm like, okay, this is going to be my new stack. I love those together. And then what else I had on there, just so you know, this was the other bracelet from Power Beads by Jen. Love this little heart. I think that looks really nice with our show special. Remember, this is $45 for all sterling silver made in Israel from Danny Neufeld. But this is howlite. So this is howlite. Sometimes it's called white turquoise, but it's beautiful white stone with sort of some gray matrix running through it. We've done faceting on that. I love that also layered with that Sisters of the Heart bracelet. And then another version of that Sisters of the Heart bracelet is this one. So this is more of that woven cord look. And then you have your beads here with the heart in either the silver tone or the gold tone. If you don't know the story about this woven look from My Saint, My Hero, those are hand woven bracelets from Medjugorje, which is in Bosnia Herzegovina. It has been said that the people there saw a figure. They believe that the Mother Mary came to visit there. They saw like a premonition. And so they consider it a holy place. So when the women are doing the weaving of the bracelets, they are praying over it. You know, they're sharing that energy. They're sharing that love. They're sharing that faith with you as you wear each and every one of these bracelets. Each one of these pieces has a story. It will come on a card like this. And for the Sisters of the Heart bracelet, it says, "You are my rock. You see me, you know me, and you lift me up. You're my prayer warrior, my greatest cheerleader, and my honest confidant. You make me a better person by inspiring me and celebrating the small and big events of life. You believe in me, you see the light of God within me, and you encourage me to share that light with the world. I thank God for you in my life. You are more than a friend. We are sisters of the heart." So, really, really beautiful saying there. And that doesn't just have to be for your biological sister. That can be for a friend you think of, the way you would think of a sister. I'm an only child. So, I have my circle of friends who are my closest friends and who I consider them to be like my sisters. And so, this is just a wonderful way to say we are bonded. We support each other. We believe in each other. I see you. Thank you for seeing me. And even if none of that resonates, just the fact that you're giving someone a bracelet that is just hearts and hearts and hearts and hearts and hearts, woven by people who are praying and loving over this piece, and then you're sharing it or you're wearing it yourself. There's a lot of love, I think, and kindness behind that piece as well. So check those out. Remember, all My Saint, My Hero is all 10% off. That 10% off will be taken at checkout. So you won't necessarily see it on the price, but when you put it into your cart and check out, that 10% will come off. Remember, all Funky Chunky is on sale. Those sale prices are listed. So that's the price they will be when you put them into your cart. So definitely take advantage of those. Don't miss out on our My Grandma's Coffee Cake special, because again, when those are gone, they're gone. Don't miss out on our brand new, if you're just joining us, our wonderful With Grace. You can tell this is a mock-up because we originally were like, do we call it Grace or do we call it With Grace? And I was like, I want With Grace because I think we live with grace. But this particular candle, again, is a limited edition in this beautiful pink finish. This is our newest fragrance. It's a brand new fragrance. It's inspired by a Grace fragrance you've worn that's amazing. It's soft, it's feminine, it's pretty. It has a little bit of floral to it, a little bit of musk. It's very, very clean. Again, there's nothing overpowering about this. This is a quiet fragrance, but it's so nice to be around and smell day in and day out. We've done it in the wax melts. Those will ship out next week. We've done it in our room sprays. Those will ship out next week. We've done singles, duos, combos, all kinds of things. We have a feeling this is going to really take off. So if you are looking for that quiet, feminine, pretty scent, this is going to be the candle fragrance for you for sure. And then again, we have our measuring spoons. We have our wind chimes. We have our coasters. Could you quickly show the flowers and butterfly measuring spoons again? Sure, Rochelle, happy to do that. They're right here. All right, so this was the first set we did. These are our flowers, and they're all enameled. So the first one has enameled tulips And then also, can you see the detail on the back? And then the back is, again, beautifully finished. And then the front. So that's your 1/4 teaspoon. The second is the daisies, the Gerber daisies. Then we have the red roses. So pretty, all enamel. And then finally, the last one is this bouquet of flowers. And then you've got the flowers that are all on the inside and then all the way around as well. So that's the flowers. And then did you ask for a different, sorry, like already, I forget. Oh, the butterfly. Here's the butterfly. These are brand new. And so the butterfly are the ones that have the little message on the inside. Okay, so that's one of the differences. This butterfly, again, has sort of pinks and purples and turquoise. And then it comes down, has this beautiful sort of floral cup. And on the inside of the first one, which is the 1/4 teaspoon, it says, "Be kind." And then here's the back too. So you can see that the back is really nicely finished. And then the second one says, "Have faith." And that's done in a pink and green and purple butterfly. And then we have "Love Without Measure." And that's your teaspoon. And that has sort of the gold and the orange and the turquoise. And then finally, the last one is "Measure Blessings." And that has the green and the turquoise and the purple, all done with that same enameling. You can see the back, and there's like a little leaf that comes down on that too. Really, really pretty design. All right, so hopefully that helps you. Those do come in a cute little, just a simple little white box, but makes it easy for you to wrap. Rochelle said, "I can't decide, so pretty, I'll get both." Whatever. They're both beautiful, and they make great gifts. Like, that's the whole idea of me bringing in some of the decorative teaspoons. Was somebody gave a set to me years and years ago, and I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. And I always thought, like, if I ever have a little shop one day, I would love to offer those because I think they make such a fun gift. So anyway, check out everything, over at justjillshop.com. If you click at the very, very top of the page, where a lot of times we'll say, like, that's where Jill's going to do a Facebook Live. But if you click on that very top bar, that will always take you to what we call our weekly features, which is oftentimes the whole assortment of what we've talked about in these lives. You can always scroll down as well and look and see what's new. Power Beads is on the homepage right now, or you can just go to our drop down menus and, find candles under home decor, find jewelry, find Danny Neufeld. Don't forget, if you want to give the gift of a heart necklace, this all sterling silver piece is on sale right now for $45, but that's only till the end of the day on Wednesday. So take advantage of that. And have fun with some of the things that we've brought to you. Your home's going to smell good. You can start thinking about garden season. You have some sweet treats to enjoy. And we're always happy to be a part of that to make your life a little easier when it comes to making your house a home. So thanks so much for being with us tonight. Next Tuesday for our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Live, we are going to have Dr. Adrienne Deness with us. We have some new things that we're offering from Dr. Deness and a special gift with purchase that you are going to love. It's going to be a rockin' deal. So that's with Dr. Deness next Tuesday. So mark your calendars. We'll talk skincare with Dr. D, somebody that I trust implicitly when it comes to good skin and quality products. All right. So thanks for being here tonight, everybody. So great to see you. And I'm excited to take a look and see what you were interested in tonight. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. And we'll talk soon. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye.